Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a Lionsgate portal and new moon in Leo reading for my dearest Libras. Libra, this is taking place on August 8th, 8/8, which is very important in numerology. We begin a new lunar cycle under the magic of this Lionsgate portal. This is some high vibrational energy that will allow all of us to connect with our inner lion or lioness. The Lionsgate portal is activated when Sirius, one of the brightest stars in our sky, also considered our spiritual sun, rises. Revered by the ancient Egyptians, the Orion constellation containing Sirius aligns with the pyramids of Giza, opening the Lionsgate portal and activating a powerful time of rebirth, abundance, spiritual advancement, and a shift into higher consciousness. All right, Libras, so while I'm doing this reading, if it resonates with you, I'm just going to ask that you like, share, subscribe. Take a moment to check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading. And if you like the cards that I'm using, I have them listed and linked in order of appearance. Ooh, all right, so we've got the Six of Wands coming out for you. Some sort of victory. This is reward and recognition for all of your hard work. It could be also about, coming together. This can be a card of marriage, or coming together with a life partner or a soulmate. The Six of Wands is about just being the highest and best expression of yourself. This is about you winning. All right, what you're leaving behind, we've got the Seven of Cups, so confusion. Some of you guys, you had maybe a lot of options, or maybe you were dealing with someone or in a situation where there was a lot of illusion, there were some fears. There was a lot of confusion, distorted energy. Again, it could be that you're beating out the competition, either for a raise or for a promotion or in love. Excuse me. Or maybe you're just doing really well. Some of you guys, if you're online or if you have like a social media platform, you're rising above the crowd. That's what I'm seeing. And you're leaving behind like fears and distortions here, any sort of confusion. Two of Pentacles, what you're moving towards, you're making a decision. You've decided to let go that which has been pulling you away from being able to channel your energy into what it is you truly want, Libra. So it could be a particular person, it could be a job, it could be a career, a creative process, whatever it might be, but you're no longer juggling. You're no longer willing to, spin so many plates. You've decided what it is that you want to focus on. Some of you guys, you're letting go of a side hustle, or maybe you're even quitting your day jobs is what I'm seeing. Nice work, Libra. What you need to know, the King of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys, you may have been dealing with an air sign. It could be a boss. It could be, a guardian, a parent, somebody who wasn't always telling you the truth. Somebody who maybe went quiet on you or maybe blocked you. I feel like they're watching you go through this glow up and go through this success. Again, it could be somebody that just wasn't supportive of you and your dreams or this particular relationship. It could be an ex. It could be anybody. All right, what you need to do, Two of Swords. You don't have to do anything, Libra. This is your energy. Obviously, weigh up your options, okay? I do see that you and somebody else may be mirroring each other at some point in time, or were mirroring each other at some point in time, but I think you've decided to just go for what it is that makes you happy. And I feel like this person is a little bit angry. I think more than anything, because it's reflecting their own insecurities, okay? So it's a weird energy I'm picking up on. It doesn't have to be an ex, or it doesn't even have to be in a relationship. It could be like it could be like a parent, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be like a frenemy. Or it could just be that you have some haters out there. So what I'm seeing is all you have to do is keep being you. The Two of Swords is about pulling back your energy. You're winning because you're being authentic and true to yourself, Libra. All right, and we get the Chariot, Cancerian energy. This just put a huge smile on my face. Why? Because we have double sevens. We also have double twos. So important numbers for you to pay attention to, signs and synchronicities. 77 is the path of the mystic, of the yogi. So you're very spiritually supported and guided in whatever this is you're moving towards. 22 is the master builder number. It's also about love and relationships. So you might be building a very strong foundation. It might be building a strong connection, calling in a soulmate, but it's also about building a foundation for you to build upon in the future. So the Chariot card tells me that there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of expansion. Aries got the same, if I'm not mistaken, with the Queen of Cups here and the Hanged Man. So Pisces energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy coming through very strong. Cancer energy here as well. Somebody's seeing things differently. Somebody's looking at the sacrifices that they've made. Somebody wants to come in and make you an offer. That's what I'm seeing here, Libra. I don't know if I called you guys Aries. I hope not. I did refer, you guys are on the same axis. So somebody here might have a North Node in Libra or Aries, or maybe your person does. The Queen of Cups, there's a lot of love here. There's something that's growing and blossoming, okay, whether it's a business. Some of you, again, some of my Libras out there, you guys are quitting your day job because your side hustle is really taking off. All right, the Chariot card tells me that you're finding creative solutions to problems. This is also an energy here with these black and white birds. It's about duality. So some of you guys, you're on a twin flame or a soulmate journey, and you guys are moving forward here. Really strong. I love the strong 22277 synchronicity in this reading. Tower moment. Yeah, there's some sort of shock and surprise. There's been either an aha moment, or some of you guys, you're getting some sort of overnight reward and recognition and success with whatever it is that you're doing. But we all know that there's no such thing as overnight success, that most people, when it seems like they're having this overnight success, it's because they put in a lot of hard work over the last couple of weeks, months, years, whatever it might be. So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you know what I'm seeing here, Libra? I'm seeing that you're walking away from something very shockingly, and it's really successful. So I think you're walking away from your day job, some of you. Some of you might be leaving a relationship that's just run its course, and you know, you're setting out, striking out on your own because you're being guided to. You're following the steps that your higher self is guiding you to take, and it's awesome. It's like it's paying off for you in such a big way. So there are too many cards there for me to take. So you're leaving behind the Seven of Cups. Maybe somebody treated you like an option. Maybe a boss or a company treated you like you were disposable. Not my Libras. All right, let's see. We've got the Eight of Swords. Something kept you stuck. You were in your head about making this decision. Yeah, you were overthinking it. Yep, but Destiny stepped in. Destiny stepped in. This is absolutely gorgeous. Things are moving in your favor. I think even you, I'm getting this energy of excitement. Like you might not even believe it. Like some of you, it feels like, you know, a lottery win. It could be maybe, but I'm not really seeing that. What I'm seeing is that it's not a lottery win. It's something that you've actually really worked hard for, but you might have sort of, I'm not saying that you gave up on it, but you've been working so hard towards this goal that it just became part of you, that this is where I'm at. And then boom, there's this up-leveling, this shift, this major change. And it's a new beginning for you. We get the Eight of Pentacles and the Fool in reverse. Yeah. So Spirit's saying to not, you know, to not take any unnecessary risks here. You know, your hard work has paid off. You are absolutely ready for that. If some of you guys are doubting, and there's that Aries energy that wants to come through. If some of you guys are doubting your abilities, don't. If any of you are struggling with imposter syndrome, don't. I mean, we all do to a certain degree, but you absolutely deserve this, whether it's love or money or both. The King of Swords, this is what you need to know. You might be dealing with somebody who could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody who you've blocked, who've blocked you, who you're not talking to. It's quite a selfish, maybe even a narcissistic energy. The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Yeah. I think you're doing this without whoever this is. I think you stopped asking for people's permission. And I'm not saying like literal permission, but like even if that's like you just stop caring about what other people think or say. Not that you've become totally rude, but you know, Libran energy is about, you know, seeing things through other people's eyes and wanting to be fair to everybody. But what I'm seeing here is somebody hasn't been fair to you. And what I'm seeing is that the scales of justice are being, you know, the pendulum is swinging in your direction. So everything is working out for you to have this beautiful new beginning. I do feel like you're being watched. Okay. I don't want you to be, you know, paranoid about that. I just feel like there's some people that are being triggered by your success and triggered by your strength and your courage to just do things differently. All right. So we've got the Two of Swords here. Wow. We get two cards coming out. So we get the Queen of Cups again. And we get the World. Oh my goodness. Some of you guys, you're going to have a very important choice to make. I actually feel like you've already made that choice. You're leaving behind confusion. You're leaving behind, many of you guys too, you could have either been in a shadow career, like all that glitters isn't gold. It could be that you were doing something that you felt was acceptable, or you were doing something like, let's say you want to be an actor, an actress, but you were really behind the camera and you're like, you know what, I don't have to stay behind the camera. Maybe it was safe there, but now you're like stepping out. So that's just an example. Okay. Some of you guys, you want to be writers, poets, artists, whatever it is, and you are working in publishing or whatever that is, and you're realizing like you deserve to be in the spotlight. You really deserve this. There's a lot of love. There's a huge offer that's going to come in and just sort of change your world, Libra. That's what I'm getting. I love the fact that we have double Queen of Cups coming out, because I also feel like you're calling in somebody who's going to collaborate with you. There's a new beginning in love where somebody's going to really build you up. Six of Wands again. Somebody's going to build you up. You're going to be on the same page. Again, this could be an agent. This could be a business partner. This can be, your divine counterpart. This could be, this could be a friend. It could be a family member, but there's this beautiful new beginning for you. Everything's working out exactly the way it's supposed to. And you just got the Chariot clarified by the Six of Wands. Double confirmation of the Six of Wands. All right, this is an energy of you win, and you win really big, Libra. So whatever this is cause to celebrate. And as I say that, we get the Three of Cups, but it's coming out in reverse. You're winning despite negative gossip. You're winning despite people throwing you shade. You're winning despite the fact that people didn't believe you were going to be able to do this. You're winning despite the fact that you have an ex that told you you would never be loved by anybody the way they loved you. That type of energy. And you know what? I just see you just not caring, Libra. You're just going for it, and it's paying off in such a big way. All right, so we do see the Temperance card in reverse. So just, so your biggest sort of battle right now, Libra, is to be patient. There is something that needs to be healed, and it feels like it's the heart chakra, because I do feel like you've gone through a bit of, betrayal and heartbreak, people not supporting you. And I see that you're having a victory despite gossip, despite disappointment, despite not having, the support of your loved ones or your friends or your family. But it doesn't really matter. And you guys are taking a really big risk. It's a huge departure for you, whatever this is, Libra, but you're going to be rewarded in a huge way. Chariot energy and Six of Wands. Come on. That's like victory, success. Now don't let it all go to your head, right? All right, so we get brilliant beliefs. Look at that. Luminous life force, personal power. That is this reading. Brilliant. You are brilliant. You are shining. You have this intense life force to create, and you're going to be successful. You're stepping into your personal power. Some of you guys, you might be starting, careers where you're going to be using your intuition. But I also think you're trusting in the universe. I think a lot of you guys have been, you guys wrote yourself your own checks, like Jim Carrey did, that $1 million check. Some of you guys, just have imagined this beautiful relationship that you're calling in. Some of you guys have even seen a psychic or had a reading about this person who's coming towards you. Yeah, and you're clear. Even if everybody else isn't, it doesn't really matter, because you're bringing this vision to life, Libra. Planning and releasing illusion, that's what you're doing. You're releasing illusion. And with the Fool card in reverse, it is important that there's planning, but I think you have. Other people might not have seen everything that you've put into whatever this is, but it doesn't really matter now, does it? Okay, and we see Soul Radiance, Phoenix rising. Phoenix rising from the ashes, Libra. I'm just getting like chills. I'm getting this like electric magnetic energy throughout my body, because you guys are doing it. You guys are putting everybody else to shame. I swear this is like the best reading. Go Libra. All right. All right, so we've got spiritual career. Yep, some of my Libras, that's what you're doing. Some of my Libras out there, you're leaving your day job and you're putting it into, maybe you guys are other tarot readers. Maybe you guys are, healers, Reikiists. Maybe you want to be artists, musicians, poets, whatever it is. It's like divine inspiration that you're sharing with the world. Creativity, yep, growth and expansion, creativity. And again, it doesn't even necessarily mean that you have to be moving into like, into the, and it's something new age or spiritual arts or anything like that. Some of you guys, you're just doing what's in alignment with you. That could be being a doctor, a lawyer, a plumber, a teacher, wherever it is that you work, but it's like you're using your inspiration and your gifts. I've mentioned this before, but I have a friend who works in the cheese department in a nice grocery store, and he Reikis the cheese, and I love that because it's like, it's this beautiful energy of bringing the inspiration to whatever it is that you do. And we get leadership, yeah, and being and stepping into your own power. And speaking of which, my friend who Reikis the cheese has actually moved up in his career or in the position because he does bring his love and inspiration to everything that he does. So I see my Libras, you guys doing this as well. Some of you guys, you're just really bossing up here. Okay, you're really stepping into your power, and you're moving on from fear and illusion. Some of you guys, you're calling in a divine counterpart. You could be healing a situation. It's going to be different for all of you, but Libra, no matter what, it's really positive. Okay, so let's see what archangels come through for you. Archangel Raziel, seek and you will find, be a wise one. Yeah, so I feel like my Libras, you guys dared to look beyond the matrix, to see beyond the 3D. You guys also dared to look beyond the life that you were living. So if you wanted to change your career, you got to a point where you were like, does this work for me? Is there something a little bit more? Is there something that's going to inspire me? Is there something that's going to be more in alignment with me? And a lot of people, believe it or not, don't have that strength to do that. Okay, and we get Lady Gaia. Your challenges are lessons. So whatever this King of Swords is in reverse, you are loved and welcome on earth. Yeah, beautiful. So really connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. This is also very maternal energy, and we see that with the Queen of Cups coming out twice. Some of you guys, maybe mothers or parents, but you're birthing something new, a new version of you, a new version of your paradise here on earth. Remember, that has a ripple effect, inspiration for others. Okay, and we get Life Restored, Priestess of the Phoenix. So you're getting Phoenix coming out twice, you guys. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. There could be something in the Scorpio reading for you. But the Death card or the Scorpio energy is about doing a lot of shadow work, digging deep, but then also rebirthing. So some of you guys, you're just like, you are just sort of rebirthing who you are, your career, a relationship. Let's go ahead and see. This is from Alana Fairchild's. She's one of my favorites. Her oracle decks and books are amazing. So Life Restored brings messages that a trauma, ending, struggle, or apparent defeat is not the end of the story for you now. What may appear to be an ending can sometimes simply be the forces of ancient feminine power flowing into new pathways, pulling energy away from old forms so that they can transition into new forms. This can take short or long periods of time. It could be over days or years, weeks, months, decades. It doesn't matter how long something appears to have been decaying. It will spring back into life at the right time. And we saw that there with patience and divine timing here, Libra. All right, I'm going to leave it here. This has to be one of the best readings for this Lionsgate energy. Sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.